What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're creating a realistic sketch illustration of Sasuke. Now for today's lesson we're using plain white sketch paper and a black 4B pencil. I want to start with a side grip and sketch with the flat edge of my pencil. So let's start at the very top and sketch a circle to define the size of the head. So starting at the very top in the middle, I'm going to work our way around the left side and then in towards the center, and then work our way around the right side. Now with the circle in place, we're going to add some guidelines to help with the symmetry of our drawing. Let's start by sketching a line coming down the center of our page, starting from the top of that circle, come all the way down towards the bottom, and we'll extend that up towards the top. Let's add another guideline on the side of our circle. We'll start with the left, and then do the same thing on the right. Let's add a few more guidelines, one going across the center, starting from left towards the right. Add one along the top of our circle, and then one along the bottom. Now you want to tilt the head forward, so we're going to add a curved guideline for the eyes. From the sides, we're going to add a curve, coming down the middle, round up the bottom, and then pull that back up on the right. Now leave a gap in the center, go to the left side, draw an angled line going up and out towards the left and right side. And then from the top, draw a straight line going out towards the outside corners of the eye. Angle this down and in with a short line. Let's round out the bottom of the eye, curving down and then up on the inside. Now you want to tuck the pupils underneath the eyelid. So on the left side, we're going to draw a half circle, come down and then up, and we'll do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to place the eyebrows on top of the eyes. On the outside of the left eye, we're going to step up. I'm just going to angle this down and then in. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. Let's curl up the brow. On the left side, curve in and up. Now I'm going to place the tip of the nose just above the bottom of our circle. So we're going to step up, angle up and out towards the left, and then the right side. And then from the tip of the nose, we'll step down, sketch a straight line going across. Now you want to angle the side of the head coming down towards the jaw. Let's start from the left side of the circle. We're going to angle this down and in towards that bottom line. And then do the same thing on the right. And then we'll angle the jaw coming down and in towards the chin. So coming down and in just underneath the mouth. And then we'll round out the chin. Now I'm going to layer the hair bangs on top of the head. Let's line with the inside of the left eye, step up. I'm just going to curve this down, across the eye, and out towards the left. And just taper that back up towards that center line. Let's add another point, coming down and out. Pull that out and back up towards the top. Now I'm going to add one small point coming down towards the right eye. And then we'll taper that back up. And then from here, it's going to come down around the side of the eye, and then down, and just pull that out and up towards the side of the head. Let's work our way over towards the left. Starting from the top, we'll angle this down, and just bend this around the corner of the eye towards the bottom. And we'll just pull that back up and in towards the side of the head. Let's block in the ears along the side of the head. Starting from the left side, we're just going to curve this out, come down and back in towards the side of the head, line this up on the right, and do the same thing. Now we're going to bump out the outer perimeter of the head. Let's connect the outside of the ears with a curve. We're going to go up, round up the top, in towards the middle, go across towards the right, and then down right beside the ear. Let's add the hair spikes over on the left side. Starting from the side of the ear, start with a curve going out and then down. Curve that up and back in. Let's go back to the side, draw a straight angle line coming down and out, and let's back up and in. Let's add a couple shorter spikes going out and down, taper that back up and in. Let's add another spike bending out towards the left. From the top, curve this out and up, curve this in. It's going to round up the top and come in towards the top of the head. And we'll add that large spike along the top, starting up here, curve out and then up, bend this down, go across the top of the head, and come down on the right side. And then from the center, curve this up and over towards the left, bend this out and back down. Now from the right side of the head, we curve this in and out, come in and down on top of the head. Now I want to sweep some hair coming in towards the face. Start from the side of the head, curve this down, and then in, pull this out and up towards the side of the head. Let's add another point coming down the side, coming down and out around the ear, and taper that back in. Now we're going to go back and draw on the side of the neck. From the jaw, we're going to step in, draw two straight lines coming down. And then going back to the top of the neck, slope the shoulders, coming down and out towards the side. Now I'm going to wrap the large collar around the bottom of the chin. Let's start on the left side along this bottom line, curve this down, just clipping off the bottom of the chin, and pull that back up on the right. Let's round out the ends, and just pull that back in behind the side of the head. From the side of the collar, curve this down, and then in towards a line on the side. Once we're happy with the proportions of the face, we'll go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now in this next step, we're going to use the side edge of our pencil and add some texture to the hair. Let's start with that center bang, starting from the bottom. Just going to lightly work our way up, just adding some layers as we go up towards the top, and then work our way across towards the right, just overlapping these lines. And then we'll work our way across towards the left. Just pulling the line coming down, and then back in towards the center. Let's go over towards the right side. Now we don't want to go too detailed because we're going to add some afterwards with the tip of our pencil. So we're just loosely blocking in some tones and texture. Now with the tip of our pencil, we're going to add some detail around the eyes. Let's start on the left. Just tracing that contour. In. I'm just going to readjust the shape as we go. Also using the side edge of a pencil to add some shading. Then adding a little bit of texture to the eyebrows. I'm going to go back and just trace the outside of the iris. Adding a small highlight circle on the top left. And a small circle in the center of the iris for the pupil. Just filling that in. And I'll add a shade to the inside of the iris. And then a shadow across the top. We'll just fade that out as we come down. Now we're going to move over and do the same thing on the right. I'm just tracing out the outside of the iris. And I'll add some rings along the inside. Going in towards the pupil. Now from the eyes, we're just going to work our way down towards the nose. Just fading out that shadow as we come down. I'm going back and just adding some shape to the nose. And that shadow. Now we're going to go back with the tip of our pencil and add some texture to the hair. Just starting from the tip and working our way up. Now we're going to go back and refine the side shape of the head. Smoothing out the corner of the jaw. And bringing that down towards the collar. And then going back and adding a dark shadow around the side of the head. I'm going to go in and add some shape to the edge of the collar. I'm just going to add a little bit more hair along the back side of the head. Now the head's going to cast a shadow across the top of the neck. So we're going really dark and then just fade that out along the bottom. Now with the side edge of our pencil, we're just going to fill in the inside of the collar with an even tone. darken off the bottom and then just fade that out along the top. I'm going to add a fold along the bottom edge of the collar, going out towards the shoulders. We're going to darken up the right side of the collar and the body, and then just fade that out as we come towards the center. Then adding that deep shadow across the bottom of that fold. Now we're going to go back and just finish off the texture in the hair. So starting from the outside and work our way in. Also using the side edge of our pencil to fill in inside. And as we get near the end of our drawing, I'll continue to add some more shadows and details, and that's pretty much it. This is a sketch illustration of Sasuke. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson as much as I did. I also have an entire playlist dedicated to all our sketch tutorials. You can also drop a request down in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.